Man, I can't. Man, guys, it's a Friday, and I can't believe we made it here.
Wait, it is Friday.
It's a Friday, and guys, you don't know what we just went through. What we went through for the last hour.
Yeah.
We, when you're working on your own website, and you got the live part, going, and we tested out yesterday, and it worked well. And I deleted a lot of the videos that we tried testing it, and then it's like the day of, right before you're gonna go live, and then everything with the shit, and it's like, well, it worked yesterday, so we had, it was interesting, people. It was interesting. It's one of those things that it's a learning curve. Anything that electronics or whatever. It's a challenge and it's fun, but there's a huge learning curve and everything. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about here, let me just kind of oh snap! What the fuck is this? I thought you're in the UK.
Oh, I am. Let me go back to the UK.
Oh, I guess he's going back to the UK.
I'll be in the UK.
Oh, he just messed up my screen. Look at that. Now I got this. Now I can see this wall. What the hell is going on? What you mean?
I'll fix it.
You'll fix it.
Fix it. I have to get to duty station. I'm late.
Oh no, we're learning a lot today, guys. If you don't know what I'm talking about, is you guys all know we do what we call what the fuck news, and usually Bob does in the UK, and then we just upload it, and then we show it here. Well, guys, we are going to get to the stock market, but what happened was, let me show you guys this. Let me show you guys this. This is let me get out of this part. Okay, so you guys all know for the last 6 months, I've been working on. I built a website. Okay, you guys all know this. We built a website.
Yes.
So the idea is, part of this website, you could do a live stream from here. So I thought, hey Bob, let's just do your WTF news on the live stream. So,
yes.
The next 6 weeks, I'm gonna change the show time to 1 o'clock. So at 12 o'clock, we could do Bob's live What the Fuck news, so you guys can watch it live on the website, and then we can watch it, upload it to it. But we had a lot of issues. we couldn't get it working. But guys, this is a test because we just got it working at 12:49, 11 minutes before the show. So I can see down here that Grandpa's World just postponed a new bone. Oh, dude. So cool. You can see here, I got Bob right here, and this part we couldn't get working. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I might do What the Fuck News a little early because I want to see myself if it actually worked. You know what I mean, Bob? So I want to hear it. You can hear it. So let me go here. Let me click on it, and let's see what happens.
All right, here we go.
Now, Bob, did you hear that?
I can hear it. Okay,
so let me make it bigger. And like I said, guys, this is directly from my website.
Yes.
So I'm gonna play it. I want to see if it's going to work, and then we'll get into the top 10 stocks of 2020 and some interesting things that I found out. So
yes,
go back to this. Let me hit play. Let's hear what. And this one. It's about the black hole. So, Bob, just let me know if you can't hear anything, and then I can fix it. Here we go.
I'm handsome.
I'm on the Gypsy Road website. If those of you out there wanting to watch the Gypsy Road Red website to see the What the Fuck news, I'll be here for several weeks here, running around all over the United States, having a good time. But I'll be using the Gypsy Road website to do my What the Fuck news. I do have a Robert Wood channel, but that's a whole different kind of fucking channel. Stay away from it. It's scary for normal people. Anyways, it's a good family, wholesome channel. This is What the Fuck News. And I'm Robert Wood. I'm your host. So we're trying this out on this web channel. So I'm going to talk about Aquila. Aquila is the Aquila constellation. And this is a major what the fuck for me and for you and for lots of different people. So it's kind of important. Understand? Eric showing me up, so I am actually live. He's running around in the background. It's my brother. Who cares? The Aquila is a constellation, and I want to talk about black holes. Now we have one major ass black hole in the center of the galaxy. Now I get that you guys, some of you are flat earthers, some of you are matrix people. It depends on what camp you come from. It doesn't matter. Those are not artificial lamps up there. There are things up there. And so it's good to know the narrative that the scientists are talking about, so you can either hate it or go along with it or have your own information about it and then throw away what I'm telling you, because I'm just giving you what's going on out there in the whatever fake land we live in. So according to scientists right now in NASA, or we believe them, but according to the international sky people, we have a problem. There is a second, the biggest black hole is Sagittarius A, can be found in Sagittarius A in the Milky Way galaxy. It's like the toilets flushing area of the whatever's. That was Eric running by. I don't think so. Right next to it in the Aquila constellation, we have the second largest black hole up there in the upper spheres, and it's running around. This is sucking things in just like a big ass toilet, taking turns down, whatever you want to do, lights, whatever, kind of like a hydrogen collider or whatever, the hydrogen collider, whatever. It's the same thing as a particle accelerator. It's the same exact thing. But anyway, the problem is that it's missing. That's right. The second largest black hole in the Milky Way is now gone. In 2018, July, which is a weird fucking month, everything seems to happen. Around July, they've noticed it got dimmer. How the fuck does a large ass black hole get dim? And I'm looking at it at the telescopes. You can't debunk that. I've looked at myself, so whatever's up there is up there. Whatever the substrate is, it's flat and round, whatever. Matrix. But there is things going on up there, and that damn thing has disappeared. Now it's 2019. The son of a bitch is almost completely gone. They can't find it. They think maybe it could be blocked. They don't know what the fuck's going on. But how does an entire black hole just up and disappear? Because that's what's going on, and the scientists don't fucking know what the fuck is exactly what they're saying. The second largest black hole in the Milky Way is now gone. It's disappeared. It could be covered by this. It could be covered by, who fucking knows? We just know that it ain't not there no more. So that's the what the fuck news for the day. I want you guys to remember what's up there is what's up there. What's down there is what's down there. What's in front of you, wiggle hills. It's a fantastic thing to look at. And just know that there's a black hole that has fucking disappeared. Gone. So that's all I'm going to say for today's What the Fuck News. Again, if you want to look it up, it's the Aquila constellation, and Aquila means eagle. What? That's not weird at all. It's called Eagle. It's the Eagle constellation. A lot of birds showing up, especially on pharaohs' fucking headdresses and weird things with birds that are actually related to the reptiles. If you really think about it, blah, 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 blah. A lot of reptile shit connection. Anyway, so that's What the Fuck News. Keep your eye out for Aquila, which is also like quill, like when you write things down. Keep an eye out in the Aquila constellation and keep looking for that damn missing black hole. We're probably in it. That's what's going on. It's probably in it. Fucking knows. Have a wonderful day. Stop this thing. Stop it.
Yeah, well, look, looks nice and clear. I mean, that's the good part about this, and so that's looks like we figure out how it work. So first of all, everybody, like I said, this was a test run to get it. You know, with any test run, things happen. It just happens. Now, if you guys, I'm going to show you guys my website real quick, just a little show and tell. And I'm still working on it. I'm still improving the website. Okay, so the website is Gypsy Road Entertainment News, and the idea of this website is, if you scroll down, I'm going to show you guys. If you scroll down, now you can see my new logo, Gypsy Road Effect, the kind of little color here. Now you can see here, I got different squares of the paranormal, ghosts, Bigfoot, UFOs, the paranormal. You see I have the Matrix, horror topics. And the idea is you just click on like ghost, and then boom, you're going to get, I'm going to have like ghost stories. Bigfoot, you click on Bigfoot. Bigfoot sightings. And the idea of this website, guys, is once I get more into it, I'm gonna be putting like the latest sightings of the categories, like the latest sightings of a Bigfoot, latest sightings of UFOs.
Yeah.
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 And then like the paranormal. You know, I updated where I'm putting areas of haunted houses, haunted places that you can visit.
You can visit.
So on a weekly basis, we'll be updating this for you guys. And then, of course, horror topics. I'm going to be putting a different movie every week of what my opinion you guys should check out. So check this out. Click on it and subscribe because also, guys, I'm going to be creating an email updates, emails of stories and everything. And I did a test today, so some of you might have got an email from me. I don't know, but like I said, it's still in the working process. And for now, when you want to watch live videos, you go to the blog part. Now, somehow I'm gonna put that on the home page, but like Bob was telling you, I've been working on this for a long time. I'm trying to get it to get it work.
Yeah.
And then here, and of course you got a forum, guys. And last, you got a forum where I'm going to be putting on different forums where you could go in here. Like, what do you believe that goes on Area 51? Do you believe the Bermuda Triangle? Do you believe in the Mandela effect? And you guys can add, you guys can write stuff in here. Like, right, do you believe in the Mandela effect? And you'll be able to write comments. So it's going to be a forum, but it's going to be all communities. It's not going to be based around one community. It's a Bigfoot community. It's a UFO community. It's a zombie community. Bob, it's a community for people like you, the weirdos of the world. It's for everybody. Now, is Bob still alive?
Yeah, I'm still here. I just keep losing internet connection. So what I did was I grabbed some other equipment here, and I'm just going to see if it works. But you just keep going there. You're doing a fantastic job. Plus, I have your dog chasing me everywhere.
The only thing weird is somehow on the blog, of course, the blog is self-explanable. You just pick out the category you want. The ghost, the parallel universe, Bigfoot, Matrix, Mandela effects, and of course in the blog you can just type in like 13 views, 1 comment. But what's weird is okay, if I go on the right, okay, I also put videos from my YouTube page on here too, so it always puts the latest. I don't put every single one on here because you can just go to the YouTube page itself. And what's going to be exciting about this? One last thing, and we'll go into the stocks, and I apologize if you came here for the stocks. One last thing about my webpage. You guys know on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is the YouTube live show. Okay, Bob, so that's the live show. Now, if some of you don't know, I also do a podcast, and I usually do my podcast on Tuesday and Thursday. Now, I'm going to live stream my podcast on my gypsyroad.live channel. Okay. Now, some of you out there might think, well, Eric, come on. You do a live show anyway on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's true. But that's true. But there's things that we can't say on YouTube that will get you taken down. You can't, I hate to say it, you got to be somewhat censored or you're gone. But Bob, I hear a bad echo. What'd you do there?
Oh shit! Is there an echo?
When I talked, there was. Hold on.
How about now?
It's gone.
Okay.
It's gone. Now we all know this. There are certain things you get taken down for, but when I live stream on Tuesday and Thursday on my page, I can say whatever I want, baby. Gloves are off. If I want to talk shit about somebody, I'm gonna do it on those days. But on my webpage, you know why? You know why, Bob?
Why?
Because the gypsyroad.com, the gypsyroad.live, I own it. I own it. YouTube doesn't own it. Twitch, DLive, they don't own it. I own the website. So I'm not gonna be one of those guys to say, "Hey, man, watch me on Twitch tonight. Watch me on D Live. I got to take it down." You know what? There is no take it down because I own that channel.
Yes,
I
you
own
got
that website. So if you want to see uncensored talk that also goes on podcasts, that's going to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then once in a while, if Bob wants to guest on it, he can. But just remember, that's why you do want to watch Tuesday and Thursday, because it's uncensored, baby. Uncensored. So whoever wants to talk crap, I'm coming after you. But beyond that, Bob,
Yeah.
now in 2020, let's talk about the stock market. Now, for the record, everybody who's watching now, I am not promoting stocks to buy. I am not telling, because I am no expert. But I was curious about what were the top stocks during a pandemic year. You know, who did well? Is there a meaning behind it? So, and I'm here at all. I am not an expert. I don't know why certain things are huge, some things are not. So I just want everybody to hear that. I am not here to say, "Hey guys, get some stock in Tesla," because I am no expert. But we're going to talk about it. Now, I'm going to do a share screen of the 2020 stocks. So let me go here. Best performing stocks. Here we go. Now this is this is coming from NASDAQ here. This is not coming from me. This is coming from NASDAQ. Now, for one thing, it says the number one stock in 2020 was Tesla Motors Incorporation. Their stock,
Tesla.
yes, their stock went up 720% according to this.
That's weird.
Now, like I said, I don't understand how everything works behind the scenes, but on my notes here, I wanted to see what was the top 5 selling cars of 2020 to see if they were on this top 10 list. And I'm waiting for my notes to pop up. Here we go. Here's my notes. Everything's, like I said, is a little bit slower just because we were working we were working on the thing out there. Here we go. Okay, here we go. The top 5 car sellers in 2020. Number 1 was Ford F-Series. Number 2, Chevrolet Silverado. Number 3, a Ram pickup.
Oh.
If you notice, they're mostly trucks and like subcars. Number 4, Toyota RAV4. Honda CR-V. Now,
Honda.
so the thing is, when I was crisscrossing, remember, I'm a common man. I'm a blue collar person like everybody else is. Now, Tesla car is not in this top 5. Now it says here. Now I was like, how much does a Tesla power car even cost? It starts at $35,000. It goes all the way up to $124,000. Okay, so let me pull up what a Tesla car looks like, and there's me reading, Tesla images. We need to pull up images of a Tesla car. Okay, let me get that off. Let me share Tesla images. All right. So these are electric Tesla cars. Now, first of all, I'm not a genius, but Bob, if you're the number 1 stock of 2020, would it make sense that your car should be in the top 5 cars selling? I mean, top 5 at least of cars, and actually in the top 10, Tesla wasn't even on there. Are you frozen? Are you frozen? I think he's frozen. I actually think he's frozen. Here, let me add here. Let me see if we get him back. I told him he should use my laptop, but no, he wanted to use his laptop. So if you look at these cars, I mean, look at them, guys. Look at them. Now, in 2025, a lot of places listening to Google made new millionaires in 2020. That is interesting. So, Bob, are you there?
Yeah. I'm switching computers, so kick me out.
Yeah. So what I was showing Bob is I was showing the images of what a Tesla car looks like, even in the first place. Now, my question is, Bob, when you're in the UK, when I'm driving around here in the United States, I'll be honest with you. I've been looking at cars this week because I know I'm going to be hitting this topic.
Yeah.
And I don't even see Tesla cars out on the streets. I mean, were you
Tesla cars? None. Not one. I haven't seen one. I saw one Tesla car ever in my entire life, and it was parked behind the Museum of Flight stealing electricity. And we had to get security to run the fuckers out of there because the idea of Tesla, they're like stealing electricity. People are stealing electricity for their cars and can't do that. They're burning up houses in the process, like especially rigged things they have. But yeah, no, I haven't seen anything at all. No, it's fucking weird.
It is weird because think about this. In 2020, everything slowed down. So for Tesla to be used everywhere, there are stores like Target now. They're building energy stations for cars. They're energy gas tanks, whatever. But they haven't been built in a massive amount of time because of 2020. So, like I said, how is this the number one stock when, first of all, on average, I don't even see a lot of Tesla cars, and it's not even in the top 5 for Tesla.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Well, he was smoking weed on Joe Rogan's show, so he was let go from Tesla. People don't know that. He's just an advisor in there. He's not even like he's not even the CEO anymore. He's that's what I saw on the news. So how the fuck did their stocks go up when their stocks were plummeting? They blamed him for the plummeting stocks after smoking marijuana on camera. And all of a sudden, they're doing magically well. Somebody somewhere is giving them a jump after that one. And that's all fake.
Somebody wrote Tesla is going to make home accessories that will make Tesla grow. I mean, really? I don't even know why they need to grow. They're the number one stock of 2020, and I was curious, right? I wanted to do some research on SpaceX, just for the hell of it. Can you even buy stock for SpaceX? Okay. Now, the reason I'm bringing that up because Tesla is owned by Elon Musk. SpaceX is owned by.
Well, was.
Oh, was.
I think it was. Yeah. He used to be, and then they kicked him out. Like, was it 2 years ago because of the podcast?
Let me see who owns Tesla.
I think it's the shareholders. I think it's open to the public.
So Elon Musk, co-founder that leads Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and the Boring Company. As a co-founder, CEO of Tesla, Elon leads all products, design, engineering, global function of the company electric. No, he's still CEO.
He's still What? Okay, I'm wrong. I remember him being told he's got to step down from the Joe Rogan show.
1995 to present. So he still owns Tesla.
How the hell did that? Then what the hell did I see? Did anybody in the sidebar remember him going on Joe Rogan's show? And then they kicked him out, the CEO. He's like an advisor at that point because he embarrassed the company or some kind of weird shit. It was something weird, but no, I'm probably obviously I am wrong now. I don't know about that.
He still owns it now. It says here SpaceX. Now I was curious, can you actually buy stock at SpaceX? Well, finding out that SpaceX is a public owned company by Elon Musk, so it's not technically public. But it's so interesting to read this because SpaceX aims to be the first private company to transport humans into space. Now, Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos, who is stepping down in the third quarter, is also working on a similar program himself through his company, Blue Origin. So if you guys didn't know that, SpaceX is not the only game in town. Jeff Bezos also owns a company, Blue Origin, and he's
Blue
working
Origin.
sending people up to space himself. Now he is leaving Amazon. He's not leaving Amazon altogether. He's taking a seat, an executive, whatever kind of seat. So but I was curious. Now, now technically you can't like buy stock, but technically you can. To be able to be in part of a private invest market for SpaceX, you have to be worth $1 million, and you have to earn more than $200,000 annually. Also, you need to be sophisticated. So somehow you got to prove to be smart. And then an individual wanting to invest in SpaceX has limited options. So you can, but you have limited options. If you aren't an accredited investor or for ordinary investors, viable routes to getting exposure to SpaceX as an investment is through a fund or a publicly traded company that owns SpaceX shares. So SpaceX shares is owned by some people. Financial services provided Fidelity Investments and Google parent Alphabet are two notable entities that have invested in SpaceX. So technically, you can't buy stock in SpaceX itself, but their shares are also owned by Fidelity Investments and Google parent Alphabet company owns percentage of SpaceX. So yes, you can buy stock for SpaceX, but through the parent companies. But you have to be worth a certain amount of money. You have to prove that how much you make a year, and you got to prove that you're a sophisticated person. So a dummy guy like me will not be allowed to be involved. So this sounds like, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist here.
Yeah.
But this sounds like a pure government thing, because first of all,
the United States government, we're contracted them through NASA. There's no more NASA, so we contract through SpaceX. So the American people are paying taxes for this ass fucking clown to have these little toys to play with, and now it's also an open investment for any billionaires out there. What? It don't make no sense. I mean, here's a lot of people hate NASA, but at least NASA, we just paid for them. They're not an outside trading company. They're just government employees. But now you've got an outside contract with SpaceX, dude. It makes no fucking sense. And he's actually selling stocks. What? There's a whole lot of money being made in weird spots. And don't forget about Google, guys. Google also owns you guys, because Google also has a affiliation with ME 23. I think it was ME 23, which is doing your historical stuff, which has all your DNA. People remember that, Eric? Everyone's putting in for their historical background, so they submit their DNA. So Google has your DNA, and they also have their foot into SpaceX.
Oh, look at SpaceX. SpaceX raises $1.9 billion.
So Google ME23.
Can you hear me?
19.
Bob, can you hear me?
19.
Yeah, I mean, look at this.
SpaceX
raised Okay, it says here SpaceX has raised over $1.9 billion in new funding this month, representing its largest single fundraising round to date, according to the report from Space News. Now, a regular filing Tuesday, August 18, 2020, that 75 investors made equity investments in Elon Musk's launch company. SpaceX is also selling an additional $165 million in common stock, which will put the final amount of new funding at $2.07 billion. Now, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who's buying the Tesla cars to make the number one stock, but I think the people who fund SpaceX must be funding Tesla because they don't have the number one car selling in 2020. It's done by Ford, Chevy, Ram, Honda, and Toyota. So I'm not an expert. I want somebody in the chat tell me I'm not an expert. So how can Tesla be the number one stock of 2020? I want somebody to tell me. I want to learn this.
The dude was fired, man. I don't understand how is he still in charge. I remember watching the news on that one. I remember the whole Seth Rogen with him.
Yeah. Now, if I go back to, I think Bob's having a lot of online issues, and he shouldn't. He must. It's got to be his computer because my internet's fiber to the house. He's frozen. Hey guys, let's make fun of Bob. Hey, can you hear us? Woo! Hey, Tony, I agree. It must be kind of it has to be fixed, right? Now, if I look at the other ones on here, right? Peloton, Interactive Incorporation is the second biggest stock in 2020. Now, if you don't know, Peloton is those bikes, those electric bikes, whatever. Those. Hold on. If you guys don't know what a Peloton bike is, let me just put a picture. I know most of you do, but let me put a Peloton image so you guys know what I'm talking about here. Let me get this here. Image. Okay. And let me share the screen. Let me get this off. Let me show you the screen of a Peloton. Now that machine right there, those things are like $1,000 to $3,000. Okay. Now, not just $1,000 to $3,000. Now, if you want to join their program, guys, if you want to join their program, it's like $20 to $40 a month. So on top of paying $1,000 to $3,000 for this, and you want to be part of the online team, it's almost additional $40 a month to join, right? And if you guys don't remember this, do you guys remember when Peloton hit the news because there was a commercial? The commercial had like one of these women riding a bike, and if you guys remember that commercial, they're saying, "Oh, that's typical. Her Christmas present from a man is a running machine." So what is the man trying to say? You know, and it's like, dude, if the man bought that for a woman for Christmas, he just spent $1,000 to $3,000. So you guys remember that commercial? Probably not. And then so they had to take down the commercial, and they made it where like they were showing a man on it and stuff because people got offended, or they made it where it wasn't a gift, wasn't a Christmas gift. I'm like, God damn, you know, what kind of world we live in where we got to complain about every little thing? Shit, you know, I'm not gonna hold on. Well, I'm being serious, man. I'm being serious. Oh, here's Bob.
I'm back.
Well, I was just telling people that the number 2 stock in the world is the Peloton, and it makes sense because with the pandemic, people are home more to exercise. But I was just telling people, I don't know if you heard the story, Bob, that the first commercial that came out for this, where a man bought this for his wife for a Christmas gift, and women got pissed off because they're saying, "Oh, a man is buying a bike so the woman could get it fit for him." I don't know if you remember, and it actually made the news, but actually it caused the bike to sell more in stock. But
so that's number 2.
What? That's number 2.
Is that number 2 most selling?
Yes.
Oh.
But
wow.
But how?
Huh, okay.
I'll tell you how. You want me to tell you how? To buy this bike, it's between $1,000 to $3,000. For one thing, it's between $1,000 to $3,000. And if you want to join the online community on that screen it has, it's about $40 a month. So
No,
so you have
so it's a community.
So it's a double payday. So you're paying for the bike, and they also make money off your subscription.
Oh, that's brilliant, man.
It is brilliant. And during the pandemic,
That's fucking brilliant.
It's brilliant. That's why that's the number 2 stock for 2020. Right? I mean, it's it's a genius. I mean, it's and that's why this is all like so interesting. Okay, let's go back to more. Number 3, Moderna Incorporation. Moderna. Bob, tell me, what the hell is a Moderna?
I don't know. I'm walking around your backyard trying to find internet. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
What's a Moderna? Yeah, okay, good. I have no idea what a Moderna is.
You don't know what a Moderna is. Oh, shit. See, guys, this is where we all get to learn. You're learning stocks.
Is it something to do with underwear?
Moderna is an American pharmaceutical biotechnology company based in Massachusetts. It focuses on drugs discovery, drug development, and vaccine technologies based. Well, of course, this is going to go up, right? I mean, right now, everybody is got almost daily now on the news. A new company's got their own vaccine they want to get out. I think the latest on the news is Johnson & Johnson has a vaccine that you only need 1 shot. But the weird thing is when I heard it on the news, it's only 65% that's supposed to work. So I'm like, so 65%? Does that mean I still got to take 2 shots? So how does it work if you only need to take 1? I mean, this is not a pandemic show, but so Moderna makes sense. It's a good opportunity to make a lot of money right now for these companies, and I'm guarantee at the end of 2021, I'm guessing that the top 5 stocks are going to be drug companies.
More and more drugs.
More and more drugs. And then not just because of the pandemic, because people are staying home, there's more mental issues that are happening. There's more divorces are actually on the rise. I've learned. Violence has actually on the rise because I guess a lot of people don't get out as much. And now, Bob, you're here. We go out every day. Actually, tonight, guys, in the state of Washington, in King County, the movie theaters are open back up tonight. So I'm actually going back to the movies tonight. Woo! Going to the movies. Going to see Liam Neeson, whatever. Going to kick some ass tonight. Going to kick some ass. And Bob, I don't even know what the name of that movie is. Oh my God. Did we lose Bob again? Oh, today's going so well. Yeah, tonight we're going to movies to see it's like first time in months. Oh, it's called The Marksman. So I'm seeing some movie called The Marksman. It's Liam Neeson. He fucks shit up. That's all we need to know, right? Oh, we're just losing Bob right and forth. He should just do the show from inside the house. We'll have no problems, or use my laptop. But he's a stubborn little bastard. That guy, he's a stubborn little bastard. Okay, so now number 4 on the top 20 stocks is number 4, Zoom video communication. Zoom, right? Makes sense, right? Everybody's online. Okay, now you can say that the reason this stock is so high. Welcome sketches. Welcome Rain Dance. Welcome Marquise Lidhead. Scott Moore. Welcome. Maybe Medella, one of my favorite channels. I love watching her channel. Tony's here. Let me see. Everybody else who's watching from whoever you are, welcome. I love you all. This is awesome. Don't worry, guys. Bob will be jumping back on. Like I said, he should just take my laptop and but Zoom video. Part of the reason why this is in the top 5 because all the school systems right now that I don't know about in every single state and every single county, but I know a lot of counties in the state of Washington, their online schooling they use Zoom. So if a lot of the schools are using Zoom, I mean they're not using it for free. They still got to pay for it. So the amount of money that Zoom is getting is probably is probably freaking awesome. Now, I'm sure Zoom won't tell you. I'm sure they want all the kids to continue doing home study for the rest of the year, right? Because as soon as kids go back to school, I can see them not paying, that much money into Zoom because less people are going to be using it. So right now, Zoom is probably making some pretty good dough, right? Now, number 5 is a company called Pinduoduo Corporation. Now, who are they? Let's find out who the hell. Oh, why is nothing working? Damn. Hold on a second. Copy. Paste. All right, here we go. Let's find out who this Oh, there he is. He's back. I think he's back. Bob, I think you should just do the show from inside the house. Because I can't see. You're all blank. Oh, today's going without a hitch today. Oh, you got to love it. Now, this company is the largest agriculture-focused technology platform in China. Ooh, a company from China and agriculture. Damn, technology platform. Remember, China gave us this bug. I heard. I thought it was all from bugs. So, man, I'm surprised that China's even in the top 5. I guess they are. They're serving 731 million active buyers as of September 2020. It's created a platform that connects farmers and distributors and consumers directly through an interactive shopping experience. A shopping experience for the farmers. Damn. That's pretty good, right? I mean, for the farmers. Now, I'm sure it also, because of what's been going on in 2020, if it says here that people can do interactive shopping, I'm sure everybody's using it. The headquarters in Shanghai, China. Bob, is it working yet?
Well, yeah, kind of. I'm in your house. I have to walk around trying to find a hot spot.
I told you should just use my laptop.
Yeah, well, I've tried 2 separate computers. It's not that. And I've noticed when the planes go over, your internet shuts off. You didn't know that, right?
Yeah. When I go outside with my laptop, planes or not, mine works directly through.
Well, cool. While you're talking right there, set up your other one. Then I'll steal it and walk outside. But other than that, I found a spot, so we're okay. Keep going.
Now, Bob, the number 4 stock is a company called Pinduoduo. It's the largest agriculture-focused technology platform in China. So China has a top 5 stock, and it's a way for interactive shopping, but it was designed for farmers. Now, they must have a lot of farmers because I didn't know that there'd be that many farmers to make a lot of money off, but apparently in China, Shanghai, China is the headquarters. Apparently, they make a lot of money off this product.
Well, yeah, they're technically in charge. They rule the world. People just don't know it yet. But yeah, I can believe it. I believe they own a lot of stock. I think they own a lot of stock in a lot of things: casinos, telephones, your own personal internet.
And I'm sure you can read that, right? You can read their. What does it say?
They did all the fiber optics. They do all the silica, because a lot of the silica comes out of China. Actually, the majority of silica comes out of North Korea. So silica is the number one thing. It's worth more than gold at the moment because everybody's on the internet and using phones and stuff. So China's holding the market.
Yeah, this probably says, America, you're suckers. Probably says that here. Probably says, America, you're all suckers. You're paying us for everything. We're going to take over the whole world with our economy.
Well, yeah, that's China. That's China. I mean, they're basically in charge, man. That's why Donald Trump has an account in China. That's why Biden has an account in China. That's why all the rich people have accounts in China. And that's why China controls Bitcoin and they control everything. They're probably inside of they have their own space program. They go to the moons and all kinds of cool stuff. They're probably the secret investors in Tesla car that people don't know about. You know, China.
Marcus wrote, China has most internet companies in stock market, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, good sir. Thank you for bringing that up. Correct. China is in charge of everything.
And Ray wants to know, why does he just sit beside you? Do you want to sit beside him? No, you don't want to sit beside him.
I'm getting a good spot here. Don't worry, guys. I'll be on camera in a second.
Suzanne wrote, been listening to your observant of stock rundown. It's interesting because remember, whatever the trend is what kind of technically that money that rules the world. I mean, yeah. Elon Musk, the most richest person in the world. Well, Tesla's number one stock, right? The Peloton, people are at home. It tells the story. I mean, all this tells you the story of what's going on in 2020. Tesla is getting funded by the government for SpaceX, so I know a lot of his funding came from Donald Trump, so I'm sure Donald Trump probably bought 10,000 of his Tesla cars for all his brands.
Yeah, he's got shares.
And then the second one, the Peloton, people are home riding the bikes, paying thousands of dollars for the bike, and they're paying $40 for a service, right? Number 3, drugs. Got to have drugs while you're home. Got to have all these drugs. I mean, you're going to be home. You're getting insane because you're being told not to go out. So there's probably a lot of good drugs to be sold. Now, Zoom video. Like I said, a lot of schools are all using Zoom videos for homeschooling. So I'm sure Zoom video is making buku bucks. Like I said, they don't want kids go back to school because their money's going to drop once kids go back to school. Number 4, China. Makes sense because China's stock is an interactive system.
The Chinese
to buy stuff. So that makes perfect sense.
The Chinese. That's why this the thing came out of Wuhan. This whole virus thing. Yeah. Now, it was magically came out of China. So now everybody's forced into their house thanks to China, and everyone's on the internet thanks to China, and everybody needs silica for their machines thanks to China. It looks like China's in charge.
Yeah. Suzanne wrote, I recall around 2000, the big hype of all these new IT companies, and then bam, the market crashed. And once again, only few were left filthy rich. Yeah. I mean, that did happen. We talked about that during our cryptocurrency about the .com crash and the housing crash. Now, the only difference is the Peloton is a safe company because even though their sales might drop once people have the bikes, but since they have a subscription service, they're going to make money off of that. They're going to continue. Now, number 6. Now, the thing is, number 6 is DocuSign Incorporation. DocuSign is that company where when you sign documents of buying houses or everything, you sign your name. That's actually through a company, and that's been huge even before 2020. Now, if any of you have watched our crypto show, we've told you guys that digital currency is the new wave of the future. So young people with using apps more than ever, everybody's going to use DocuSign. I see nothing but good things for DocuSign, even after the pandemic is over, because we're already been trained to do everything online now going forward. Now, I'm not telling you if you put stock in it right now, you're going to get rich in a year or two, but I would think, in theory, it's a safe stock to use.
So what we're finding out is that everything seems to be online. So anything that's going up is the online. Of course, back to silica. I want to know who's holding the market for lithium. Since everything runs on lithium batteries, which is a long-lasting battery, everyone knows how lithium works. I wonder if China owns the market on lithium and silica. And what else? We don't need gold no more. We got lithium, we got silica on the market. It's all we need to live independent lives in our houses, like in our caves. Thank you, China. And anything I say is strictly for entertainment. It's not true at all. So don't take this to the bank.
No.
Literally.
And this next one is interesting in a weird kind of way, because the next one is Mercado Libre. Okay, that's the next stock, and if you read it, this stock is Mercado is a Argentina company incorporated the United States that operates online marketplaces dedicated to e-commerce and online auctions, including Merco.com. So it looks like they do a lot of auctions and stuff. Another online company, which makes sense because a lot of things been done online because of living in a pandemic type of year now.
Yeah. You know how many millions of billions of dollars, Eric, will be lost if the pandemic ends?
I'm checking out their site right now. It's kind of a weird thing, right? Here, this is their site.
Yeah.
Okay. Here. Let me find. Oh, America's not on here? Argentina, Costa. Oh. I guess America's not on here. Well, what the hell? Hold on. Let me think here. Van Halen, Panama. So let's click on Panama. That's what it looks like.
Panama moved.
So it looks like
Keeps moving.
It's like an eBay. What it looks like to me, it's an eBay for other countries because you can buy stuff here. Now let's get it off Panama. Let's go to Salvador.
El Salvador.
So it's just things you can buy, and it's in different languages.
Another trading site, another eBay, another
eBay,
another trading site. They're just becoming a dime a dozen now.
Service companies winning. That's what it shows, right?
Yes, online service companies are winning.
Yeah,
it
is. That's exactly what it's showing.
Yeah. We're all locked into our houses. No one can do anything. Boy, this pandemic sure worked out for a lot of companies, especially China. Where did it come from? China.
Now, let's look at number 8. Number 8 is JD.
I'm going to put out a virus, Eric, so I can take over the world and then have companies that depended on people living in their houses, like China.
Yeah, so
American investors are also involved in that, and all the investors out of China.
So number 8 is a JD. It's another .com company. Surprise!
Oh, really?
Surprise!
Another .com company. No.
.com, also known as Jingdong, formerly called 360 Buy, is a Chinese e-commerce company headquartered in Beijing. Is one of the 2 massive B2C online retailers in China by transaction volume revenue, a member of the Fortune Global 500 and a major competitor to the Alibaba run. So yeah, it's another
Chinese out of Beijing. Man, they're really kicking some ass, aren't they?
Yeah. So let's take a look what you can buy here. Introduced to JD.com, China's largest on-time retailer, and I guess you could buy a lot of stuff, I guess.
Yeah. And just so you guys know that if you go back and remember in 2019, October of 2019, they had the World Military Games in Wuhan, China. So Wuhan, China had the World Military Olympics Games. Now, I've never fucking heard of this. It's been going on since 1995. It's been traveling around the world. But in Wuhan, China, they had the World Military Olympics Games. And then a month later, we had this thing come out. And next thing you know, China is now cornering the market on all of these companies and making some money here. Right?
Yeah.
That means all the American generals and anybody who's anybody in all Russia, everybody's military was in China in 2019 in Wuhan. You tell me, and now all these companies have exploded. They all have a little bit of smell of Chinese on them. Just saying.
And so far, when you and I talked on our last show about cryptocurrency, digital currency, all it seemed like most everything on here is dealing with .com. Even the Pelotons,
all .com
service.
The .coms are coming back.
And Bob, how do you pay for it? You can't give them cash.
No,
you do it through digital currency,
and it's international. Yes, it crosses the barriers.
So people think we're crazy. Oh, that's a conspiracy.
No, it's not a conspiracy.
Over. Really? Well,
yeah, they tried to do it with the euro. Now, everyone remembers back in the day, they used the euro, but the euro was crashing. It was not successful, and many countries decided not to stop using the euro. I just came from England. Now, England they didn't use the euro. A lot of people stopped using the euro. Everyone's switching over to the .com. They're switching over to the online currency, these online currencies, and a lot of the online currencies come out of China. People like, oh, that's a conspiracy. Yeah, that is kind of because I don't have all that information yet. But yeah, let's just say it is.
It is.
It's just kind of .com. It is.
It is. And this is why I wanted to do this show after our cryptocurrency show, because to prove to people that everything in the top 10, Tesla cars, electric cars. First of all, like I said,
lithium.
When the last time you've seen an electric car out there? But I'm sure if you're going to buy a Tesla, it's going to have to be with digital currency. Or Elon Musk, what does he do now on his Twitter? He changed a symbol and put the Bitcoin.
Yes, he put the Bitcoin. Because he's mining now. He's a Bitcoin miner. So that means whenever this master computer puts out a certain algorithm, his computer tries to figure it out. So he's mining Bitcoin. So he's not even paying for it. He's got a monster computer that figures this shit out. If you guys know about mining, if you guys know about Bitcoin mining, that's doing it for free and getting it for free. As long as you have a computer to figure out the mathematical algorithm, you can get free Bitcoin. It's kind of cool.
Now, like I said, this is a real website. You know, this is not I'm making this up. This is top NASDAQ stocks with the highest returns. That basically what that means is the highest money return. So cool. People get the highest money returns. Now, next one is NVIDIA Corporation. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to put that in the search engine. That's all discovered. What's this corporation's all about?
Ooh.
Let's see. NVIDIA Computer System Design Service Company, computers. NVIDIA Corporation is an American multinational technology company incorporated in Delaware and based in Santa Clara, California. It designs graphics processing units for the gaming and professional markets, as well as systems on a chip units for the mobile computing and the automotive market. Now, because guys, when you buy online stuff and everything of that stuff, what do you got to use? Computers. So companies need graphics. They need all this. So that makes perfect sense.
And they need silicon. And silicon comes out of North Korea and China. All the materials you guys need to build these things come out of certain geological perfectly areas. If you really think about it. Break down the chemistry and the compositions of whatever materials that are going up, like computers, mostly lots of coppers, lots of silica, lots of other materials. Also, it needs lithium batteries, certain materials, Derek. You know, and those materials are how you find who's doing what, when, and where, and why by the actual the materials they use. Gold, precious metals. Who controls the precious metals? Who controls them? What's the market for them? You could find out all this shit, guys. It's really easy online.
Yeah. You know, these graphic cards that these companies make and stuff, these graphic cards, my son builds computers, these graphic cards go anywhere from $400 to over $1,000. So
Oh,
this
God,
stuff, yeah. And these great young people right here are making it all happen for us.
Hell yes, they are. It's the
Oh,
youth generation.
it really
All the
is.
old people are going to be dying off. Well, because everyone has low vitamin D, I mean, your immune systems are all shot. So that means they're dying off one by one. It's just the youth.
It is.
It reminds me of that airport in I think it was in Colorado, where it shows like the bad guy with a mask on and he's got a machine gun, and all the children are like surrounded by this one weird guy with the mask on and a machine gun. It's just the youth that is going to survive. And they know all electronics. I'm just saying, hang in there, old people. You'll make it.
We're
Hope so.
we're lost cause. Look
I
how
hope
long
they'll
it
survive.
look how long it took to get that live stream working on the website.
Yeah, it took a long time because we're old. Well, I guess only old in numbers. I'm over 1,000 something. I think a billion years old. 4 billion.
That's what number 10 is. Number 10, Octa Corporation.
Octa
is a publicly traded identity and access management company based in San Francisco. It provides cloud software that helps companies manage and secure user authentication into applications for developers to build identity controls into applications, website, web services, and device. They build a cloud, and everybody, old and young, knows what clouds are. It's where all your information goes, because everything you buy, everything you do online, all ends up in the cloud. So if it crashes, you still have it in the cloud.
Yeah, so all your nude photos are all in the cloud. Everything you've ever done is in the cloud.
Everybody can see it. Everybody.
All your stuff is in the cloud. Everything you've ever done is in the cloud. They'll know about everything about you from the cloud. How nice is that? Comes in the cloud. Everything. A lot of words clouds being used a lot. I think it's even biblical. Comes in the cloud. I think Jesus is supposed to come in a cloud or something. Well, he might come into the Octa cloud, the internet cloud, storage facility, like China.
Yeah, I know. I mean, look, I want to show you this. This is kind of, I'm going to pull up. I clicked on like what's going on now, like in NASDAQ, whatever, in the performance of NASDAQ stocks. So I just click on it and look, it's number one. Apple computers, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, which we learned that Google Alphabet has ownership in not Tesla, in SpaceX, which is owned by Elon Musk, which owns Tesla. Related. Look at that. Facebook. I mean, look at the amount of money. Nvidia, that's that company we just saw. PayPal, digital currency, guys. PayPal is all digital currency. Adobe.
It's also
Adobe's that program that everybody uses. Yep. Comcast is just not Bob, did you freeze? Or is that a Bigfoot? Doesn't he look like a Bigfoot? Look at that. Look at him. Was he dropped on his head? Or was he really in the UK? Or was he living with a Bigfoot? I know, right? Those are some heavy clouds. Yeah. Delise, laugh out loud. It's still in the cloud. Hey, once something goes up in the cloud, it's always gonna be there. Oh, is he coming back? Is he spinning? Don't know what's going on. He should just stay in the house. What is this? All hell, great leaders, fizzy pop, laugh out loud. Now remember, Comcast owns Universal Studios. So they also own Universal Studio Parks and all that. And I used to work for Comcast for over 15 years. Oh, what's that? Are you back?
Comcast. I'm back. I'll let you know. I found a spot. I just keep walking around until I find a pocket.
Yeah, I'm saying
we got to get your router rearranged in here.
Yeah, I'm saying that. Oh, right here.
So you used to work with all the cable.
Yeah, I used to work for them over 15 years, and I worked for Wave Broadband, so I know about the cable company. But Comcast is basically the biggest cable company in the world. Almost, they have the most subscribers, and they're making the most now. You know, they're transitioning more away from TV, of course, internet, because that's where all the money is. Well, it makes sense, right? All your buying, all your digital currency goes through. A lot of it goes through your cable company's router. Now, I got rid of them, and I went with CenturyLink. So now, and because of the pandemic, I mean, nobody thought there's going to be a huge growth in Netflix, but since everybody's home, right? Netflix, everybody has Netflix because you got to watch something.
And Netflix is putting out these, let's just face it, man, some of the budgets for these movies have got to be in the upper millions of dollars. They, for some reason, are making, this was a company, remember, Eric, when Netflix used to get the discs? You used to get the discs out of the machine, and they were a nothing, and half the time you would keep it. They would just keep your money for it. But, now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, these guys are making billions of dollars. Yeah. It's a little bit freaky, man, right? And part of the company, probably the trade on that is huge. It's probably owned by another company, which is probably owned by the big four. It probably goes right back to Google.
Well, Netflix, I mean, you can really get Netflix. You can really get into, because now this is like nerd talk and stuff. I know a lot of people don't want to get into Netflix, but Netflix. There's a difference between Netflix with Disney. Okay, you got Disney Plus right now, right? You got Disney Plus. You got HBO Max.
Yeah.
And you have there's a lot of CBS All Access. There's a lot of streaming services. Hulu, which is Hulu's owned by Disney.
Yeah.
If people didn't know, Disney now owns Hulu, and of course there's Amazon Prime that owns Amazon Prime. Now, there's an advantage that a lot of these other companies have over Netflix and Amazon Prime, because a lot of the money, if you guys didn't know this, Netflix pays over $15 billion to license other people's content. Because Netflix has the original stuff, but they don't have like 20, 30, 40 years of making their own stuff. So the big push is in my opinion, Netflix is not always going to be the top dog because other companies are taking their licensed product off of Netflix once the contract goes off.
Yep.
So say you're Disney Plus, right? And you only have half the subscribers as Netflix. I don't know what the subscribers number. I'm just using it as an example. Say Netflix has 500 million subscribers and Disney Plus has 250 million subscribers. Who's going to make more money? Back in your mind, you're saying to yourself, oh, that's going to be Netflix. No, because Netflix pays a shitload for licensings to play other people's content. Disney owns their own content. They don't pay nobody to play their own content. They're not paying $14 billion to other companies. They're only people that have to pay themselves. Now, why are these companies doing these streaming services? Everybody's like, they're coming out of nowhere. It's because the reason HBO Max and all these companies are coming out with their own streaming services is because they skip the middleman. They don't have to worry about sending your stuff over to a Netflix, to a Hulu, to Amazon, because the only thing they have to do is make the product, show it on their own streaming services, and they're done.
Well, if you look at Netflix, they're basically no different than like Amazon. They're a distributing service. So they were originally just distributing other people's content, and they were just paying for the licenses to do it. You know, and now that they're making their own movies and their own series,
that's what they're picking on the future right now. You're making me Disney. My head is spinning like a whirlpool. I apologize. Like I said, I know a lot of this stuff. I know. I apologize, but that is why Netflix is pushing their own. They're spending all this money to have their own, making their own shows, because eventually their contracts are going to be up, and every other company's taking their stuff off. Like Friends used to be on Netflix, and now it's off, and you can only watch it on HBO Max. It's all money, dude. It's all about money.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how much money is in Hollywood.
Well, remember, don't forget about Amazon Prime. Now, Amazon Prime, they put out all the movies too, and you can rent them from $2 up to $10 a movie. Then they give you a couple of free bonuses, whatever. So you're paying $10 a month. So if you're talking about $10 and change a month, so if you're talking just one customer and you've got just a million customers, what's the math on that at $10 a month?
I know. And
billions of dollars for fucking television. You've got no choice thanks to Wuhan.
You're right. I think Amazon is paying, if I remember right, they're paying about $5 billion for the rights to do Lord of the Rings into a series.
Oh, shit.
$5 billion to do the Lord of the Rings series. So if you guys don't think this is the future, it's the future. I mean, it's all about money. Now, if you scroll down, of course, PepsiCo. Now, you guys got to remember, PepsiCo is just not Pepsi. They own the Frito-Lays. They own the Gatorades. They own Tropicana. They own KFC. You know, they own not just the Pepsi company. They
own Kentucky Fried Chicken? I didn't know that one.
Yes.
You know what the number one food is in China? Eric, you know what they have on the... Okay, guys, as an anthropologist, I've been over certain areas. I've been over to China. They're on Christmas and on all holidays, they have Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's their number one. That's their number one food product. I mean, when I talk about, like, we have McDonald's, people have, like, whatever your little thing is. Their number one is KFC in China. And so, PepsiCo owns China. I remember back, I was in Australia, and they didn't have Dr. Pepper. For some reason, Dr. Pepper wasn't down in Australia. It's weird. In certain parts of Asia, no Dr. Pepper. I think they probably own that one too.
Wow. Carla Webster wrote, KFC are making a computer, apparently.
What? Okay, well, look that up. I got to see this. KFC are making a computer. Kentucky Fried Chicken is making a computer.
Making a computer. You know, they on Lifetime Channel, they made a love story using the kernel.
I gotta see this. They're making a computer. We're not doubting you. We just got to see this. I'm gonna see this one. Yeah, because Kentucky Fried Chicken is the number one dish in fucking China.
KFC, the famous fried chicken of Yums, is the runner-up of the world's biggest restaurant chain by sales. It is apparently moving ahead with its plan to release the KFC console, a high-powered gaming computer that is also that also keeps chicken warm. Really? Wow.
What the fuck, man?
But think about this. Think about this, right? Chicken's greasy. Chicken's greasy, right? So is your console going to be all covered with grease? Are you going to have to put plastic covers over the controllers? Is there images of this? Let me see.
You guys think I'm joking? When I was all over Europe,
I love look at this picture.
Oh no!
Somebody put a Sega Genesis and a piece of chicken in it. That's awesome. But, that's awesome. But KFC console. Look at that.
What the fuck? A Kentucky Fried Chicken console. What the fuck does a console do?
I guess you put chicken inside it, keeps it warm. Wow.
So you could buy a computer that keeps your chicken warm. Can it do anything else? Is it like Siri? You'd be like, Kentucky Fried Chicken computer. Can you give us the equation for pi?
Oh man, that is so freaking awesome. Can you imagine if they make it also, right? If you could go bathroom with it too, right? Hold on, those girls. But you have a computer that takes your bathroom away, so you don't have to go into the bathroom. You get warm chicken out of it.
I don't know if I want that. Maybe they like that in China.
Try garlic bread.
Right. Yeah, you could probably put garlic, all kinds of heat.
3 Sims with mods.
It probably does. Who fucking this is, oh my god, this is the beast system. When you got a computer with a, I don't know if I hate it though.
No.
Okay.
There's major articles. Look,
KFC. Thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate that. That was really cool.
It says KFC is really cooking up a video game console that plays PC games and keeps your chicken toasty.
So it plays, well, Fizzy Pop, I guess it does play a Sims game. If you want to play a Sims game, probably a bunch of little Chinese characters walking around. I don't know.
Let me see here. KFC, the famous fried chicken brand's runner-up. Yeah, we know that part. Made to resemble a fried chicken bucket in general outline. The PC features a high-performance game setup that supports virtual reality and 4K TV games, according to IGN and other sources. Other space includes Intel NGC9 Extreme Computer Element, a frame rate of 240 frames per second. Oh, is there a video here?
Oh, there's a reason mankind didn't peak with the.
Hold on. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
I'm gonna keep the volume off so I don't get a strike or anything on it. But now is that a commercial or is that just?
They've got a spaceship. They got an astronaut. Oh, and there's the chicken console. Oh, this is what? What? Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
It's got chicken in it. And you play video games. I bet you they're going to have this one on the spacey ships for Space Army. I bet Space Army with SpaceX. SpaceX's Space Army is going to have space chicken.
There's a KFC dating game on stream. You can date the content. I know there's a KFC movie. And that's no joke. Here, let me find that movie. Let me see if I can find images of the KFC movie.
You know, people will buy that. It's gonna make millions of dollars. It's gonna make millions of dollars. $1 million.
People thought I was joking, but you know, there is it's called A Recipe for Seduction, a KFC in Lifetime. So KFC and the Lifetime channel made a movie about the Colonel.
So
falling in love with the Colonel.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
Let me see.
I wonder if he's got the computer game in his kitchen.
And that's what the Colonel looks like in this movie.
Oh my God, man. It looks like he is suave. Like he's kind of Latino. Like he is suave.
You know.
I make the chicken.
You remember that movie, Demolition Man or
Demolition Man?
Yeah, with Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah,
and we were all kind of joking that they said it in the future that all restaurants became Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Now Taco Bell and KFC is owned by Pepsi. It makes sense if they're that powerful. I can see and there's a lot of fast food chain. There's Taco Bell and KFC are combined.
I've seen those.
So can you imagine, like Demolition Man? We're in the future, 30 years in the future. Everything's digital currencies and all that, and all your game consoles, KFC game consoles, keeping your food warm.
Well, I'm sure McDonald's will get in on that one. So you'll be sitting around, you've got a game console, you're eating chicken out of it, or you're eating McDonald's or whatever while you're playing. You're just reaching down and grabbing food. Right there. Everyone's going to be a couch potato, which goes back to the electric bike that you have to use because you're all fat. And then,
like you said, you can game on nonstop.
This is bad, man. This is where we are.
What is
this
I
is
made
intelligent.
the KFC love movie. Oh, did you make Dan watch it? What did Dan think of the movie? Oh man,
Make him watch that movie, man.
Did Dan ever make a show on his channel talking about the KFC movie? Because I want to watch his review on it.
Don't, man. Nobody should ever be forced to make a fucking movie review on the KFC movie. I don't know about that.
I would. Fuck it. We did one on. Well, hold on. How the Duck is a good movie.
Yeah.
But if you could do one on the Duck, I guess you could do one on the.
Well, I'm at your house, so I don't have a choice if you're going to do a review on it. We'd have to. I want a bucket of chicken. I'll do it for if you buy a bucket of chicken and some French fries and all that, I will watch it with you. If you do that way, I will watch it with you. I would rather have the game console to go with it, though. They're identical. Oh, they're just identical. It must be his father. It's mi padre. This is my father. I am the colonel, the son of the colonel. Wow.
I know. Imagine the only choice is Taco Bell for life. You know what, Carla? I know you're in the UK. I don't know if Taco Bell has changed, but Taco Bell here, they took a lot of their stuff off the menu. They kind of simplified their menu, and a lot of these Taco Bells don't even sell Mexican pizza no more there.
Yeah, Eric, I've noticed that. Now, I've been.
Where's the XXL burrito? It's like, where's your good stuff?
I got back here and I'm not calling it any effect, but it's just weird to me when I'm going through the drive-thrus here in America, guys. With a lot of these fucking fast foods, the whole damn thing is different. Everything is different. Everything is streamlined. Half the shit is gone. Explainable.
It's his birthday?
Oh.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
We don't know.
Happy birthday, dear Fizzy Pop. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. Women always turn 18 every year. They always have a thing. You can't. They don't age past that. It's like, how old are you? Don't ever ask a woman that. You get slapped or hit in the face with a frying pan real quick. Don't ever ask them their age. Just say happy birthday, and that's the end of it. Oh, you've turned 18 for the 5th time. Okay, great. You've turned, or they turned whatever. They don't ever age past that point. And that's what I was told. They don't age past 18.
So that's awesome. So yeah, like I said, tonight our movie theaters finally opened back up. And this is the first time that Bob is going to the movies in, was it almost a year, Bob?
Dude, I remember the last time I went to a movie theater. They're all shut down in England. I'm here now. I'm back in the States, everybody. I'm at Eric's house. But they have been shut down there for a very long time. I don't remember what hot popcorn looks like, because even when it was open, they had cold popcorn with cold. It was no butter. I was like, where's the butter? Where's the hot popcorn and the butter? It's all cold in a cold fucking bag. I'm like,
yeah. We're gonna see some movie called Marksman with Liam Neeson. So that's all we need, right? Liam
that's
Neeson,
all you need, because people are going to die.
Look, he has the picture. He has a gun, so it's a typical.
Got a gun, and that's all we need to know. And it's in the desert, so there it is. There's a combination of perfection. Yeah. So, okay, Eric. So we've got a lot of. So what we've noticed is a lot of companies own other companies. So you got the major fucking four is what it is, and they all own all the other companies. So
it's a digital company world, and then
digital. Everybody owns somebody else now. There used to be Enterprise, but there's no longer Enterprise, and then it all goes back to China, of course. We've been invaded.
It really teaches me that there's also got to be something wrong with the system. I can't prove it or not, because Tesla is the #1 company for 2020. But I'll be honest. Go drive on the freeway. How often do you see a Tesla car?
I don't see no Tesla car.
And when I look at the top 5 cars selling, Tesla's not even on there. So, I don't see people driving a Tesla. You You might see one.
Horrible cars, dude.
You might see
Ugly
one
as
here and there, but I don't see a lot of Tesla cars, and I'm sitting here thinking, how are they number one? I mean, how is Elon Musk more richer than Bill Gates now?
There's something wrong with that. There is something fucking wrong here, dude. Straight up. Something bad in Dodge, man, because it's not possible. Have you seen the new Tesla pickup truck? It's fucking ugly. It's awful. It's the new Tesla pickup truck, and it's horrible. It's just bad.
Yeah, Carla, the minimum price of a Tesla that has nothing on it supposedly start at $35,000. Now that's like the bare minimum. It goes all the way up to $124,000. So I'm sure if you're gonna buy the cheapest car after you put in a few things in it, that car would probably be like over $50,000.
Oh, expensive.
124, and that's an expensive car, but I'm sure with all the electronics, gotta cost a little bit more than making an average truck, or is making a Tesla car cheaper than making a Ford car, and they're making all that money because the car costs that much? Is that?
Yeah. Oh man, no. You could make a lot more cheaper vehicle. You can make a lot. They could make a lot more. You can make fucking scooters and just put a shell on it. You know, you can make it. You don't need all that car, and for 35, that's a house. That's a house for some people. It's just gone ridiculous. We've gone out of control. Where's the Great Reset, man? I'll hit the button. Give me the button. I will push it. I will push it. Reset everything.
Yeah.
God, man. Oh. Yeah, everybody, it's pretty much the same companies that own everything now. They're all clumped together. It used to be against the law. I don't know if it's against the law no more, Eric.
I don't know. Well, here.
It used to be against the law now for one company to have so many other companies, but they have gone around it. If you just look at the stocks, all these separate names, but they're all represented to one single company. It's just not, wow.
This is
you can learn a lot about culture just by the stocks.
You can. Now, this is prediction of the 21 best stocks to buy in 2021. So I'm just curious of what they're thinking of. PayPal Holdings. Well, everybody buys things through PayPal. I mean, that's a .com. That one makes sense, right? Castle Bioscience. Well, yeah, right now with everything going on, bioscience, diagnostics research, that makes sense. Here we go.
Everybody wants to be everybody.
Oh, did you freeze? Did you freeze? If you didn't, IEC Electronics, another electronic company for computers and stuff. Hilton Worldwide Holdings. Hilton. Well, I guess you know what?
They want superhero, superpower. It's like internet news.
Yeah, Bob, you're breaking up, and let me see. Can I hear you now?
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I got to go in a corner.
Now this does make sense here. Now, Hilton Worldwide Holdings, because once the world get a certain percentage of vaccination, getting shots, and when they say that everything can open up, I can see people traveling like crazy, getting into hotels and stuff. So I can see the hotels bouncing back very strongly.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Alaba Group and internet retail. Okay, yeah. I can see that.
Internet.
Pinterest, that's online.
Oh, Purist, yeah, that's everywhere. It's growing. That thing is huge now. It's huge. That Purist, whatever, Purist, yeah. Oh my God, man, it's another distributing one.
Twilio, another cloud type company.
Another cloud one.
Or cloud. There we go. Cloud. That's upland software, computers, everything. That makes sense. Especially now, more people probably bought computers because listen, through last year, Apple Computers became the first company in America to be worth over $1 trillion, whatever, dollar, over $1 trillion. Because why? You're home. Everybody needs computers. Everybody's buying Apple products, Apple phones, Apple things, Apple this. No,
Remember,
wait.
Apple was named after Turing. Turing, guys, was the first guy who invented the computer. He was the one who decoded the Enigma from World War II, where all the Nazis were passing information around. They got this thing called the Enigma, and Turing made the first monster computer to crack the Enigma. And then Turing, because he was a homosexual and they were going to castrate him in England, he put cyanide in an apple. And so he ate the apple and he committed suicide because he ate the apple. Like he wanted to reenact, like I guess it was the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So he dies from eating an apple. So the company Apple has a representation of an apple with a bite out of it. Yeah. It's kind of fucking sick if you think about it, because it's a symbol of what somebody committed suicide with.
Yeah.
The guy who committed the computer committed suicide by biting an apple, like you're reenacting a fucking thing, and you're going to name that's going to be the picture of your company. I'm just telling you guys.
Now, Wayfair is an online company. Microsoft, of course, without a doubt. Microsoft is never going to go away. Stryker, that's medical devices. Tenant is produces professional grade floor scrubbers. Well, I guess, right? Because now with even when people feel more comfortable, when they get their shots or whatever, I'm not promoting it. What I'm saying is sterilizing is going to be huge.
Yeah.
UPS, without a doubt, everything's buying more. Things are buying more than ever. Bank of America, well, digital currency, yes. Bank of America, Intel. Without a doubt.
The operating system.
Morgan is a fund.
Of course.
Morgan
Bank.
Lyndon Bezo, that's a company.
Don't forget Morgan. Don't forget Morgan. Morgan was named after the monocle guy from Monopoly. Morgan.
Dow.
Anyway, keep going.
Dow company. These are predictions. These aren't guarantees, people. So don't like Eric told me this and he put all this money. Oil and gas midstream. Now, I don't have to show anybody anymore, but the picture is now. I know this is not a pop-up topic for a lot of people, right? It's not. There's a lot of people that rather hear the same old conspiracy craps every day that makes them feel better. What I was trying to do here today and Friday is to show proof that digital currency is here to stay. Things are going more digital. Just look at how the .coms are getting bigger. Every apps are getting bigger, and everything you do is going to be where you're being trained not to have cash anymore. It's all going to be electronic. And when everything goes more electronic, the government can control more because they know more because everything's online. Yeah, it goes to the cloud. Yeah, they know what's in the cloud. Everybody knows what's in the cloud.
Oh, the NSA is in the cloud right now. The NSA is all over up in your shit.
And this is the best part, Bob. This is the best part. This is the best part about all of this. Everything that we're saying is not a conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy.
It's a fact.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
We didn't make up Tesla being number one. We're not making up on the fundings on how SpaceX makes money. It's all there. It's all digital companies. All there. I don't see one on that top 10 that was not with .coms or something. Is a digital currency product to exercise from home where you don't have to go out. You buy a prescription service, you pay for it. Digital currency.
Remember when the .coms were here and they were huge and exploded on the market, and then they took a shit and just went to zero. And now the .coms are going back.
Because part of that is part of that. If you listen to my show on Friday, the infrastructure for digital currency is to have more internet everywhere. Barack Obama started the first funds to cable companies to add infrastructure, internet to the rural areas. So now you got more people with better towers. You got 5G, you got 4G speed, 5G speed everywhere. Now, if you have a .com company, you have the infrastructure to be able to
do it.
it where in the 90s they didn't have that.
Yeah, they tried it in the 90s. It failed because they didn't have the infrastructure. Now we've got 5G, and it's going to go up to 6G, 7G, 9G, 10G, 11G.
Not everybody had internet. Nobody afforded it because now you don't have to have house internet. You can do it through your phone now.
Your handheld.
Your damn phone is now a computer.
I have one.
Your phone is a computer now. The infrastructure has been put in and is growing. So when people talk about stupid conspiracy, like the 5G, guys, people in the chat, there is no conspiracy about 5G. They're already working on 6G. 6G is going to be out in the next couple of years, and then there's going to be a 7G.
And 8G, 9G.
More towers means apps going to work everywhere, and if computers work everywhere, what happens? You buy more. Digital currency is here to stay, people.
And also, because of the digital currency, it's required you have a blockchain. Now, if you guys don't know what a blockchain is, that means it's back to the old days when the internet goes from computer to computer to computer to computer. So not only is it going to be using the computer, the whatever lines, they're going to also be using your own computer to be part of the chain, the blockchain. That's how digital is going to work. That's how everything's going into your house. Also, your computer is going to be used, blockchain. And then you have, Eric, like 6G, 7G, 9G towers for all the other stuff. So basically everything's virtual.
Yes.
Boom.
Yes. 1,000G. Yeah.
That's 1,000G.
That's super, man. That is. So everybody, since Bob's back in America, and like I said, we're doing some not really major changes, but some minor changes. Like I said, we're gonna be for now we're gonna be moving the show to 1 o'clock on Mondays and Wednesday and Fridays, so we could do Bob's WTF news through my website. So we do WTF on my show, but if you want to watch it live, I think today, Bob, we learned a lot on how we can get it to work in a proper manner. And we'll do your WTF like at 12. And then, like I said, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm going to be doing my podcast, but you can watch it live on my webpage. You just go to the blog, you go to the bottom, you can see Bob's beautiful face here.
Yeah.
And if you hit the right arrow, a lot of our shows will be on there too that you can see on YouTube. Be same thing, but I'm going to be doing a lot of my live shows. And what's nice about it is if Bob wants to come on, we could do uncensored. Yeah. We can say whatever we want because the difference is I own the website. I'm not Twitch. I'm not D-Lad. I own it.
Yeah.
So I just want to show you.
If enough of you guys come on and start looking at the website and start doing your stuff, I will take a shower live on the. We can do whatever we want.
Technically, yeah, you're right.
I'll take a shower for you guys live.
But the thing is, Bob. But the thing is, when you do a shower, I'm gonna have to charge people for that.
Yeah, you'll have to charge a little bit of. That makes me a man whore.
They can't watch you for free.
God won't like that if I'm a man whore. So I have to do it for free, Eric. I'm sorry. I will take a shower for free for the ladies. The guys, I'm not asking any questions.
Okay. They could put in donations. They could put donations. No, seriously, guys. Because if you sign up on the website, I'm gonna be doing what do you call it, Bob? I'm gonna be sending out
newsletters.
Newsletters. Yeah. I'm gonna be sending out newsletters of the latest like UFOs spotted, the latest Bigfoot sightings, kind of up to date of what's going on. And Bob's What the Fuck News might be in that article.
Yeah.
So you catch up. So there's going to be a lot of cool, fun, exciting things. But the only way you get that newsletter is if you sign up online because I don't know your email address. I don't. And I already got good. I'm not going to put people down, but Nikita, you motherfucker, send me email saying, hey, I don't want this spam. Fuck you and your spam. Call my shit spam. Fuck you calling my shit spam. Kiss my ass, motherfucker.
He's up there where the Chinese are invading that area up there. So he's having a good time.
Spam? Screw you. My shit spam. My shit's not spam. My shit's first class. Fuck you and thinking you're smarter than everybody else out there. But beyond that, guys, I got to get ready. Bob's got to get ready. We're going to movies tonight, and maybe Monday we'll tell you, is Lee Nielsen, is he still a fucking badass?
Badass.
But only Bob cares about is how much butter he gets to put on that popcorn.
Man.
Guys, I was in the UK. I went to the movie theater in the UK. They don't put fucking butter on their popcorn.
I can't
wait to the movies without putting butter on your popcorn.
Tears.
People in the UK, you gotta tell your movie theaters, you gotta have butter on that popcorn.
But I have figured that out though. I put a straw in it, and then there's a pizza place right next to it. It's connected to the movie theater. I asked them for hot melted butter, then I pour it into the straw, into the popcorn, and it goes right to the bottom. And I keep pulling up the straw and I keep pouring it in so it's saturated with butter.
I like this. If you don't pay Gypsy Road, you will be scarred for eternity with the image of the of the whole horror.
Hey, reversed it to blackmail. You will get in my shower if you do not give him his dues.
And guys, you don't want me to murder you because don't you want to be there when the KFC launches their console that we just learned today?
Yes, that's good. Thank you for bringing that up too. That was great.
That was awesome. Beyond that, guys. We have a fun time, and we're if we fuck up on the WTF news thing again, we're getting it, we're learning it, and we'll get better at it.
Oh, one more thing, Eric. Fizzy Pop, if Dan's watching, tell Dan to look at you guys. Take a look at Shaun of the Dead, the movie, because everybody watched Shaun of the Dead 1,000 times, and look at his name tag, and tell me if you guys see something different about his name tag on his shirt. And I'm gonna give you the hint. You got red on you. But look at the name tag. There's something weird. Have Dan look at that and see if you guys can make a show, whatever.
Shaun of the Dead. Look at the name tag.
Look at his. When he's in the store. When he's in the electronics store. Look at that. Look at that tag of his. See what you think.
So beyond that, guys, we'll see you later.